Hello, I'm Davina, and hello to all of you bold, beautiful, brilliant, and highly evolved souls. Today, I'm going to share with you a thought I had on you don't need to be fixed. There is nothing to fix, just feelings to feel. I've thought about that phrase um, every now and then. There's nothing to fix, just feelings to feel. And today I was just sitting here in like terror, and I think added to the terror was another layer of panic. And I'm just like it just my whole body I just don't feel safe. And um, what I think I realized is that I had this layer of course, I have the under the base layer of the shame, then another layer of the terror, then on top of that was a very subtle layer of I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't feel this terror. And that was adding panic because then, it's sort of like shame, terror, shame, more terror because I think I'm afraid that if someone, like if my parents like saw that I was afraid that, that would be even more, um, then I would risk being rejected because I would be seen as, not being perfect and happy and cheerful and in and very convenient and not troublesome. So, yeah, it's really key to just try to allow those feelings. And I think the validation, I just keep coming back to that, but the validation is so important to just validate, to just go, oh, like just naming it, first of all, like I feel terrified. Just name it because it just starts to, um, not I am terrified. I feel terrified. It's a feeling. It's not who I am. And and then it just like it makes sense that I feel this way. Of course I'm feeling this way. I'm in a flashback right now, and I'm remembering maybe my mother saying to me something like, um, what's this bad behavior? Or you should know better than that. Or, I'm leaving right now. Are you ready? I'm leaving, threatening, intimidating, all that stuff. So of course I feel terrified. Of course I feel ashamed. And you know, it's just, yeah, just an allowing of just like letting that be. It's not me, it's just that flashback is bringing back that emotion and I'm reliving it. And I'm realizing more and more that there is no avoiding reliving the traumatic moments of our childhoods, at least for me. Um, I think I used to feel a lot of self-blame around this, like that I was like creating something bad for myself, or oh, I'm attracting something that's, I used to get so discouraged, like, oh no, I attracted another narcissist, and I would just feel like, like what's wrong with me that I'm attracting this, or but really we're like literally, I feel like for me anyway, that I'm living in a flashback all the time. And I think everyone is living in a flashback all the time, living from the subconscious, living from that inner child place. And so if we just like acknowledge, like, I'm in a flashback and this is a feeling, and let it be, just let it be without any judgments about it. Like it shouldn't be there, or it should be different, or this is how I should be feeling, or whatever. Just it's okay. I'm fundamentally okay. I've always been fundamentally an okay, adequate human being. Um, I have always been enough, always, from the moment I was born. And if I think of the children that I look after, they are perfect, whole, and complete in each moment. They're never lacking anything. They never need to like get to the next level. They're just perfect, whole, and complete in that moment. And of course, in the next moment, they'll probably learn something new, discover something, or they're always growing. And so sometimes I remind myself of that phrase too, that I am perfect, whole, and complete in this moment. And that there's nothing to fix about me because I'm just experiencing, re-experiencing my childhood hell. And it feels like hell. Of course it feels like hell because it was hell. It was like an emotional hell. I never felt safe ever. And I'm sure that you probably never felt safe in your own home around your own parents. They were your world, your parents. And to not feel safe, to know that any second, um, you know, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. When is that next abusive thing going to happen? When is your mother going to fly off the handle? When is your father going to get in a shame rage? When are you next going to hear that criticism or, that invalidation or whatever it is? And so we live in constant terror. We feel like we are never enough. We feel like our authentic self is in some way innately just wrong and flawed and needs to be fixed. We need to change something about ourselves to be likable, to be lovable, to be accepted. And yeah, so that shame can be very sneaky, like I need to fix this, I need to change this. And so it's like I don't need to change this. I don't need to fix this terror because it's not me. It's just a feeling. And actually, like when I did that kind of exercise, then I think the added panic sort of dissipated. And now I'm just like, I can sit with just some of the tension that I can feel in my shoulders. My heart was kind of beating like kind of differently, maybe faster. And it's very difficult to do. This has taken me like years and years of sitting in terror and sitting in shame over and over and over, thousands and thousands of times. So this is like, it's just crazy hard. It is. And yeah, there's really nothing that you need to fix about yourself. You have always been just a beautiful child. And if you believe in God, a beautiful child of God. I'm not sure if I do anymore. I'm kind of agnostic, but um, I hope there's a God. I hope there's a supreme being, a supreme soul. And yeah, we're in a constant state of growth and evolution. And in every moment, um, we are exactly as we are. There's no arguing with reality. This is how I am right now. This is how I feel right now. And we are human and we're living in a pretty crazy world. So that makes it really, really hard, really, really difficult. And yeah, anyway, I just wanted to send that message to you that you're beautiful. You're a beautiful human being. And just as you are, wherever you are today, you're perfect, whole, and complete. And um, yeah, so I hope this has just brought you just something of validation. Yeah, I just wish you so many blessings on your journey of healing and recovery and awakening. And I am Davina at Boldness Blooming. Thanks for watching.